Today we're challenging you with 50 iconic stars, who all share something very specific in common. You'll have 6 seconds to guess each celebrity from their current photo, before we reveal their most famous role. Keep track of your score too. We love seeing those numbers in the comments. Ready? Let's dive in. Did you know he was originally a dancer before becoming one of Hollywood's most chilling villains? Mads Mikkelsen as Le Chiffre in Casino Royale turned a poker game into psychological warfare. The internet keeps count of his on-screen deaths, currently over 25. Sean Bean as Alec Trevelyan in GoldenEye created the most personal betrayal between former allies. He actually worked as a lion tamer in a circus before Hollywood, and Christopher Walken as Max Zorin in A View to a Kill brought that same fearless intensity to international espionage. From the gritty streets of Trainspotting to something completely different, Robert Carlyle as Renard in The World Is Not Enough played a villain who literally couldn't feel pain. He was discovered by a talent scout while working as a fire eater. Pierce Brosnan, as James Bond in GoldenEye, proved the producers had found their perfect leading man. Shakespeare prepared him for everything, including Timothy Dalton as James Bond in The Living Daylights, where he brought serious dramatic training to the world's most famous secret agent. Before global fame, he was actually a teacher. Jonathan Pryce, as Elliot Carver in Tomorrow Never Dies, played a media mogul planning to trigger World War III for ratings. Television made him a star as the Saint, but Roger Moore as James Bond defined suave sophistication across 7 films and 12 unforgettable years. This beloved icon passed away in 2017 at age 89. The studio faced massive fan backlash when they cast a blonde Bond, but Daniel Craig as James Bond in Casino Royale silenced critics with raw intensity and emotional depth. Two consecutive Oscar wins for Tarantino films made him Hollywood royalty. Then, Christoph Waltz as Ernst Stavro Blofeld in Spectre revived the franchise's most iconic villain with chilling sophistication. Growing up with Maggie Smith as his mother prepared him for anything, and Toby Stephens as Gustav Graves in Die Another Day delivered a villain with the most shocking secret identity twist. French art house films were his specialty until Matthew Amalric as Dominic Green in Quantum of Solace proved that quiet intensity makes the most dangerous environmentalist with deadly secrets. A former bodybuilder and coffin polisher, Sean Connery as James Bond in Dr. No launched the most successful film franchise in history and defined masculine cool forever. Hollywood lost this legend in 2020 at age 90. Wait a minute, are you starting to notice something? Look at these roles again. There's definitely a pattern emerging here. How's your score looking? Keep those guesses coming because the connection is about to become crystal clear. This Dutch master of European theater specialized in complex characters, making Jeroen Krabbe as General Georgy Koskov in The Living Daylights the perfect, sophisticated, double-crossing Soviet defector. Crime television made him a household name, but Robert Davi as Franz Sanchez in License to Kill created the franchise's most brutally personal and vengeful villain. His imposing frame made him perfect for tough guys, and Joe Don Baker as Brad Whitaker in The Living Daylights played an arms dealer completely obsessed with military history and warfare. Paris' sophistication met criminal genius when Louis Jourdan as Kamal Khan in Octopussy wielded aristocratic charm to mask his deadly schemes. We said goodbye to this elegant performer in 2015 at age 93. British theatre royalty for decades, Julian Glover as Aristotle Christatos in For Your Eyes Only proved the most dangerous villains hide behind the most respectable masks, celebrating 90 this year. Did you figure it out yet? These legendary performers all share one incredible connection. They're part of the James Bond universe. From the world's most famous secret agent to his deadliest enemies, we're exploring 007's amazing legacy. How many of these Bond legends are you getting right? French film's quiet intensity served him perfectly when Michael Lonsdale as Hugo Drax in Moonraker planned to recreate humanity in his twisted space utopia. This contemplative artist left us in 2020 at age 89. Austrian elegance concealed underwater madness when Kurt Jürgens as Karl Stromberg in The Spy Who Loved Me built his aquatic empire beneath the ocean. This distinguished performer departed in 1982 at age 66. Horror's greatest vampire traded fangs for golden guns when Christopher Lee as Francisco Scaramanga in The Man with the Golden Gun became the world's most expensive assassin. The entertainment world lost this genre legend in 2015 at age 93. American street credibility met Caribbean mystique when Yaphet Kotto, as Dr. Kananga in Live and Let Die, lived the ultimate dangerous double life. This powerful talent passed away in 2021 at age 81. British theatrical tradition collided with criminal mastermind genius when Charles Gray as Ernst Stavro Blofeld in Diamonds Are Forever brought cultured menace to the franchise's most iconic villain. This distinguished actor departed in 2000 at age 71. Television's tough guy detective Kojak switched to international villain when Telly Savalas as Ernst Stavro Blofeld in On Her Majesty's Secret Service created Bond's most personal threat. We lost this charismatic icon in 1994 at age 72. Horror films made him legendary, but Donald Pleasance, as Ernst Stavro Blofeld in You Only Live Twice, gave audiences their first unforgettable look at Bond's ultimate nemesis. This versatile master left us in 1995, at age 75. Italian films brought this distinguished talent to global attention when Adolfo Celli as Emilio Largo in Thunderball created underwater menace with his iconic eye patch and deadly schemes. This elegant performer passed in 1986 at age 63. The German actor's imposing presence turned Gert Frobe as Auric Goldfinger in Goldfinger into the gold-obsessed villain who literally gave his name to one of the movie's most beloved films. This memorable icon departed in 1988 at age 75. Before he terrorized audiences battling sharks in Jaws, Robert Shaw as Donald Red Grant in From Russia with Love created one of the franchise's most physically intimidating and relentless assassins. Hollywood lost this powerhouse in 1978 at age 51. Broadway prepared this veteran for greatness, and Joseph Wiseman as Dr. No in Dr. No became the very first Bond villain, establishing the sophisticated menace template that defined the entire franchise. This pioneering performer left us in 2009 at age 91. Austrian theater and cabaret tradition prepared her perfectly when Lotte Lenya, as Rosa Klebb in From Russia with Love, wielded those deadly knife-toed shoes that still give audiences chills. This legendary performer passed in 1981 at age 83. An Australian model with zero acting experience somehow landed George Lazenby as James Bond in On Her Majesty's Secret Service for the most demanding single performance in movie history, now celebrating 85. Over 8 films spanning 17 years, Judi Dench as M revolutionized the franchise with steely authority as Bond's formidable female boss. From GoldenEye to Skyfall, redefining the role completely. She's a remarkable 91 this year. For an incredible 17 films spanning 36 years, Desmond Llewellyn as Q provided James Bond with ingenious gadgets and fatherly exasperation. From Russia with Love to The World Is Not Enough, becoming the franchise's most beloved recurring character. We lost this cherished inventor in 1999 at age 85. Across 11 films, from Dr. No to Moonraker, Bernard Lee as M established the template for Bond's stern but caring superior officer, bringing British theatre gravitas to 17 years of the franchise. This authoritative presence departed in 1981 at age 73. Through 14 films spanning 23 years, Lois Maxwell as Miss Moneypenny created the loyal secretary who could match Bond's wit line for line. From Dr. No to A View to a Kill, defining the role forever. We said farewell to this beloved performer in 2007 at age 80. You're witnessing 60 years of film history here. From the original 1960s villains to modern masterminds, these performers created the blueprint for action entertainment. How's that score looking? We're entering the home stretch with some incredible surprises. Monty Python's absurdist genius translated perfectly when John Cleese as Q in The World Is Not Enough brought impeccable comedic timing to the franchise's beloved Gadget Master role. He's turning 86 this year. Young British talent collided with cutting-edge technology when Ben Whishaw as Q in Skyfall brought millennial sensibility and computer expertise to Bond's tech support. Now he's 45. British elegance merged with modern intelligence when Naomi Harris as Miss Moneypenny in Skyfall completely updated the classic secretary role for contemporary audiences. She's a stunning 49 today. American theater excellence and film gravitas served him perfectly when Jeffrey Wright as Felix Leiter in Casino Royale brought depth and genuine friendship to Bond's most trusted CIA ally. He's celebrating 60 this year. Television audiences knew him from Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea, but David Hedison as Felix Leiter in Live and Let Die brought authentic American charm to Bond's closest CIA ally. We lost this beloved performer in 2019 at age 92. After winning an Emmy for Mr. Robot and an Oscar for Bohemian Rhapsody, Rami Malek as Lucifer Safin in No Time to Die brought that award-winning intensity to the franchise's most recent mastermind. Now he's 44. Spanish film's haunting intensity reached terrifying new heights when Javier Bardem as Raúl Silva in Skyfall created the franchise's most psychologically complex and personally motivated villain. He's 56 today. French entertainment's most beloved star brought tragic complexity when Sophie Marceau, as Electra King in The World Is Not Enough, played a victim who revealed herself as the true mastermind. She's a graceful 59 this year. Korean-American martial arts expertise met high-tech menace when Rick Yoon as Zhao in Die Another Day played the unforgettable villain with diamonds embedded directly in his scarred face. Now he's 54. Austrian theatrical excellence brought European sophistication when Klaus Maria Brandauer as Maximilian Largo in Never Say Never Again played the villain in Bond's unofficial comeback film. He's 82 today. International modeling success transformed into dangerous, seductive power when Barbara Carrera, as Fatima Blush in Never Say Never Again, created one of the franchise's most memorable and lethal assassins. She's turning 80 this year. Swedish film's most distinguished and respected export brought unmatched gravitas when Max von Sydow as Ernst Stavro Blofeld in Never Say Never Again embodied the ultimate criminal mastermind. Hollywood lost this legendary performer in 2020 at age 90. Entertainment's greatest maverick and revolutionary genius brought his legendary screen presence when Orson Welles as Le Chiffre in the 1967 Casino Royale parody showed what happens when artistic brilliance meets spy fiction. The film world lost this giant in 1985 at age 70. Comedy's neurotic genius collided with spy parody when Woody Allen as Jimmy Bond in the 1967 Casino Royale brought his trademark anxious sensibility to international espionage. He's an incredible 89 today. British sophistication and literary charm made David Niven as James Bond in the 1967 Casino Royale the original suave secret agent for audiences. Who first knew 007 from Ian Fleming's novels, this elegant performer departed in 1983 at age 73. There it is, 50 incredible performers from the James Bond universe. From the villains who defined movie menace to the actors who brought 007 to life across 6 decades. You just witnessed the greatest spy franchise in film history. So what's your final score? Drop that number in the comments and tell us which transformation absolutely shocked you. Did you figure out the Bond connection before I revealed it? Smash that like button if this trip through spy entertainment blew your mind. Subscribe for more legendary entertainment challenges and hit that notification bell so you never miss our celebrity guessing games. Until next time, keep those movie memories alive.